if you've come to give me our milking, you're too late.
Who said anything about that? I just came out to get some fresh air.
You're not sick or anything?
No, I'm as fit as a fiddle.
Well, in that case, maybe you ought to go back to taking your turn with the milking.
I don't think your penance is up yet, is it?
Maybe not. But at least we've got £7 in the farm account. Doesn't that buy me a remission?
No, we'll have to think about that.
I've been thinking about David. Still can't believe it.
Did he actually say he was going?
Not exactly, but he hinted pretty strongly that's what he was going to do.
So he's giving up?
Yeah, definitely about that. I reckon it's the baby that did it. He still thinks the wrong man won.
Oh, he'll never change his mind about that. So he's leaving Upton. I wonder where he'll go.
Don't know. I can't believe he bought me a pint. Still can't believe it.
Well, I just hope he gets on with it and goes as soon as he can.
Yeah.
Beginning to regret we ever had that hunt ball.
That makes two of us.
Yeah, well, it's Celia Westbrook on the phone. She's cried off.
Morning.
Morning, Dolly.
Oh, Dolly, that lunch today, can you cancel it?
Oh, Mrs. Westbrook?
Yes, it's not convenient for her.
Is she the one that wanted you to keep her horses at livery?
Yeah, well, she was coming to lunch today, but suddenly it's inconvenient.
To hell with her.
Oh, the whole day's ruined already.
We all have our problems. The last thing I wanted was another day at the depot.
There are two policemen to see you. Detective Superintendent Walker. They're in the sitting room.
What can I do for you, Mr. Walker?
I'm sorry to call so early, Mr. Tate. Sit down. No, I'm fine, thank you. This is a touch embarrassing, considering I was a guest of yours the other night.
I'm listening.
The fact is, Mr. Tate, that due to the seriousness of the allegations that have been made against you, we have to pursue this matter.
I thought we'd been through all this. Your man MacArthur was here already. I told him I wanted to forget the whole thing.
Sergeant MacArthur is investigating the graffiti set. I'm investigating the allegations. Quite frankly, Mr. Tate, I don't believe there's anything in it. In order to clear the whole thing up... Oh, good morning, Mrs. Tate. I'm sorry to disturb you. Perhaps you'd come along to Divisional HQ to assist us with our inquiries.
Well, I can't say I wasn't expecting something like this.
Of course, if you want to fix a time so that you can have a solicitor present...
No, that's right. I'll come now.
Frank, are you sure? Shouldn't you call the solicitor?
It'll be all right, love.
I'm sorry to have to insist.
I'll go and get dressed.
No. I want to see to this on my own.
I want to be there.
No. If you want to help, get in touch with Christopher and tell him to mind the shop.
Well, I can do that before we go.
Just do as I say. You'll only end up sitting in some waiting room. Right, shall we get on with it?
If you want to spend some of that beef money, how about getting a new plough?
What's wrong with the old one?
Well, it's been welded half a dozen times, to my knowledge.
Twice. It'll do a bit longer.
All right, what is it getting spent on then?
Well, I thought I might plough it back into the beef operation.
Well, you're serious, aren't you?
I never said anything about using you-know-what.
I should hope not.
We've got good return, look.
Unless we do it straight, I don't want to do it at all.
It's a waste of time. We haven't got the grazing. All the profit will go in feed.
Mr. Sugden,
There's two of us. Which one do you want?
whoever sold 20 beef cattle at Houghton Market last week.
You better come in.
That was me, Joe Sugden.
I'm Henry Braithwaite, Ministry Vet.
Ministry?
Following a spot check at the abattoir, all carcasses originating on this farm have been impounded.
Impounded?
Tests have been taken, and we strongly suspect the results will show the unauthorized use of steroids.
Now, I hope you can prove that.
Oh, I think so, Mr. Sugden. Meanwhile, we shall have to examine all your stock. May I take a look around?
Now, just a minute.
Hey, you carry on, Mr. Braithwaite.
Thank you.
Had to be me, didn't it?
Why did you tell him you had to prove it? Why didn't you admit it?
Nothing is proved yet, is it?
Oh, but it will be. They'll be swarming all over this place before the day's out.
You've just been waiting for this moment, haven't you?
I'm in this as deep as you know. We all are, all three of us, and Ma and Henry. What are you going to tell them, eh? What you've just told him? I hope you can prove it.
No, that's down to me, Jack.
For all I know, it's that woman that was coming to lunch that's gone tittle-tattling.
I think it was.
Oh, I don't know. It's this village. Everyone knows everything about you.
Doesn't help when morons go painting slander all over the place.
How long does it take to help them with their inquiries? I hope he's all right.
Oh, you know, Dad. Anyway, I can't see them finding any evidence against him.
Things like that still stick, though.
Yeah.
You don't know anything more about it, do you?
Mm. No, I don't.
You just seem to have something on your mind, that's all. You haven't got yourself into any trouble in Edinburgh, have you?
No.
Turning up out of the blue in the middle of term?
I was going to mention it at breakfast. I think I was. I've been offered a job with a vet in Houghton.
Great. Well, Frank will be pleased.
Yeah, well, I don't know whether I'll take it or not yet.
Why not?
I just don't know now.
You're not going to let it go over this. Not over a bit of gossip.
I didn't say it had anything to do with what's been
Think
happening.
how your father would feel if he thought this business had driven you away from home.
It's not that. It's just not making my own way, is it? Living and working here, this great big house. It's too easy.
He's going to need you. You and Chris. If anything happens over this...
Look, I haven't decided yet. Just don't tell Dad until I have, okay?
I better get back to the house. Frank might be trying to ring.
You must have been out of your mind, lad.
This would never have happened if you and Jack had been working together.
I'm as much to blame, Ma. I knew what he'd done.
Me too, Ma. Me and Jack. We knew he was taking the cattle to market.
No, it was all my fault. I took the chance.
Well, why the blazes didn't you consult the rest of us? We are partners.
What else have you been doing behind our backs?
Nothing, Ma. This was just a one-off. I took a risk, and the risk didn't pay off. But I did it for the sake of the farm. So I shan't do that again.
Well, the damage is done already. Never be able to show my face in Houghton again.
I'm sorry,
What
Ma.
good is it going to do Emmerdale in the long run? Tell me that. We'll never be able to sell anything.
We'll weather it, Henry.
Well, I hope we do. Well, for a start, we'll have to give the proceeds back to Eric Pollard.
Oh, can you imagine the field day you'll have over that?
Joe? Oh, sorry. Mr. Braithwaite would like a hand with blood samples, if that's all right.
Better go and see to it.
I'll go.
You think yourself lucky. You've got a wife and a brother to stand by you.
Well, can't that wait until tomorrow? Well, why do you have to help her? Well, I thought your Michael did that. Elsa, why can't you just tell her... I don't know, tell her you've got to work...
What are you doing on that phone?
I'm...
I don't want you in here using the phone. Go on, outside.
I'll call you when I get home. Okay, bye.
Nick, I'm sorry. It's just I'm expecting a call from my husband.
I'll do that. Go on. I'll bring it through to the sitting room.
Thanks.
Is Kim all right? Oh, yeah, fine. One of her hunt people's just cancelled lunch. She's just a bit snappy, that's all.
Why the hell did I do it? We won't be able to move a flaming hen off the place after this.
For how long?
I don't know. Thanks for sticking up for me against Ma and Henry.
Do you really think I'd throw my husband and partner to them two?
I will manage. Lefty fine. Quiet for a month or so. At least Jack's not screaming blue murder. Yeah. Let's leave him to it, eh? I think we'll double the barley this year. What do you reckon?
Organic?
I said double it, not half it.
Oh!
Hello, Dad.
It's me. Have you heard anything?
Nothing.
Is that Frank?
Christopher.
I don't know whether to phone on the police.
Has he heard anything?
Do you reckon they'll tell you anything?
I don't know. I can't just sit here waiting.
Well, try then. Kim's really worried. Let me know if you hear anything. Look, I've got to go. I'll ring you if I hear anything, okay? Kim really isn't herself, you know. heaven's sake, she's fine.
Is he at Skipdale police station, then? You can't say or you won't say. All right. All right. Bye. Dad!
Worried I'd been remanded in custody, were you?
You know I'm worried. What happened?
What I thought might happen. A very delicate questioning by the Detective Chief Superintendent and Detective Inspector.
Yeah, but what's going to happen?
Don't worry, we won't be hearing any more.
They told you that?
Not in as many words, no. I guess they've no evidence for any kind of a case.
Thank God for that.
Worried you were going to be saddled with this death for life?
Just worried, Dad. I know it took a lot of guts to stand up and say what you did the other night. I was still worried. Zoe says Kim's frantic.
Yes, I was just going to ring her.
Never mind phoning. Get home and tell her.
All right, and what about this lot? Anything moving on that Carlisle job?
No. Look, I'll see to that. I'll stay here till we've got it sorted.
You're willing to do that?
All night if I have to. I quite miss this place.
This is all the bump for your payoff. What shall I do about it?
Just forget it. Now go home and tell your missus. This is my seat, not yours.
Yep, okay then. I'll see you tomorrow night. Yeah, bye. She could come out when she liked before I came on the scene. Oh, Elsa. As soon as her mother finds out about me, she keeps her under house arrest. Who does housework at this time of night, Kath?
I do. You might try it yourself sometime.
Oh, you know what I mean. It's just her mother's way of keeping her in.
Well, she is younger than you, Nick.
You'd think we're both 17 or something. It's not funny, Kathy. I'm fed up with it.
Well, do something about it then.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
I don't know. Don't be in such a rush for a start.
Oh, you can talk.
What?
Well, you and Christopher Tate. If that's not rushing, I don't know what is.
Don't you dare say that, Nick. I might enjoy Christopher's company, but it is nothing. Jackie's still in here, you know. Chris is
look,
just...
Kath, sorry. What? Why don't we just leave the pots there and go and have a drink? See if we can cheer ourselves up, eh?
I can't.
You and Chris is nothing.
I'm sorry, Nick.
It's okay. I'll go over to the Woolpack for a drink then. See what excitement I can find there.
Was it the Chief Constable who interviewed you?
Oh, no. Just some of his underlings.
Superintendent Walker seemed really embarrassed. I'll be off then. All right. Oh, yes, right. Bye, Dolly. Bye-bye.
Bye,
See you
Dolly.
tomorrow. Bye. I hope she didn't hear.
She's going to find out sooner or later. Everyone will. What was I going to say? Oh, yes, Walker. He told me later that he didn't really want to pursue it. But there was pressure from several sources.
I told you.
What's this?
Oh, it's just that one or two of my contacts are blown cold. Makes you wonder who they were.
Bound to be someone from the hunt.
I'll get it.
It wasn't just Hunt people there. You saw to that.
So who are we pointing the finger at? You'll never find out, so why bother? Was she expecting a call? I was just wondering, you know. She's got a bloke, locally.
At work, but I thought...
He's changed his mind, Dad says.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to have bothered you.
You can ring him at the office. Do you want the number?
Oh, please, if it's not too much trouble.
Just curious why she's come home in the middle of the term. She hasn't mentioned why she's back. New boyfriend?
What?
Oh, something's brought you back from Edinburgh.
It wasn't for me. It was Kathy Merrick asking for Christopher.
Oh, yes. Developing nicely, that little romance. If Christopher got someone so quickly in Beckendale, why shouldn't you do the same?
Stop it, Dad.
Getting warm, am I?
Don't tease, Frank.
Bring him round. Tonight, if you like.
Going to do some work.
So what's up with her?
Well, obviously she hasn't got a boyfriend round here, so why wind her up about it?
There must be a reason why she's back.
Look, let's not go looking for arguments, eh, Frank? We've all had a bad time.
You've no idea what it's like. Have you been up there?
Yeah, once or twice. Elsa's mum's just a bit old-fashioned, that's all. You want to talk to her. Get her to agree on how many nights she can see Elsa, what time she's got to be in, that kind of thing.
Where did you read that then, Rachel? In Just 17 or Jackie?
Nick, I'm only trying to help you. Rather than sitting there like a wimp just moaning on about it all the time. I'm right. If you carry on like you are, doing nothing, even Elsa might go off you. Do something.
That's what Kathy keeps saying, but I mean, do what?
It's up to you, isn't it?
Kathy, how did you get in? The door should be locked.
It wasn't.
Security firm. Oh, sorry about this. We were burgled last year. So, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have come.
What do you mean? Come in. Come in.
I'm interrupting your work.
Oh, don't be daft. I'm still entitled to a coffee break. I've been at it for hours.
Have you had something to eat?
No. Well, just a sandwich.
Look, before I go, I can get you a takeaway.
Good idea. But who said anything about you going?
I don't know why I came.
I'm glad you did. So, what about that takeaway?
Yeah, okay.
On one condition.
What?
You buy 2 takeaways and eat with me.
Are you sure? I mean, I have eaten.
You can manage some supper, surely.
Well, morning milking. I better go.
We should be doing morning milking for the rest of the year after this carry-on. Do you mind if I use the bathroom first?
No, you go ahead. Look, Mark, it'll be all right.
Will it?
Nothing to lose any sleep over.
I hope you're right, Joe.
You're sure it'll be all right, love?
Yeah, at least we're not at each other's throats. And as Jack says, we'll weather it.
I hope so.
Well, we've had worse problems. In fact, if I could choose between the problems you and me had at Christmas and getting done for steroids, I know what I'd choose.
Bed.
Do you often work this late?
Only when there's a crisis.
So what's the crisis tonight, then?
Dad's been running the place for over a week.
Sorry.
Look, you don't have to stay if you don't want to. I shouldn't have persuaded you.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Hello. Hi, Dad. Tonight? Hold on a sec. I was hoping to get a last drink somewhere, but Dad's about to lumber me or something. Look, if you want to go, well, I'll make sure we do something better than this tomorrow, all right?
Actually, I wouldn't mind staying for a coffee.
Okay. Dad? No, there's no one here. Just me and the mess you've made. That's it. finished. Back at work. And in at the deep end, eh? I think I must be a workaholic.
You must be mad working till this time.
Oh, it's only like lambing, isn't it?
Oh, a bit more comfortable.
Thanks for coming.
Joe, finish it off. Please, quickly. Oh. Do you want me to do the milking?
No, you go back to sleep.
Oh, I can't now. I'll do it. Penance over him.
There's no need.
You put the kettle on, and I'll get started, eh?
I'll go get him in.
Where's the milking cup?
Are there none there?
No. I'll get some out.
Go on. Go on.